Good afternoon, everyone. In this video, we're going to look at the second part of paragraph 6.2, and we're going to look at something that we're going to call a pie chart. In Dutch, it's a cirkeldiagram. And what are we going to do? We're going to try and make a pie chart for this data over here. So this is basically my daily schedule right now. I'm sleeping for approximately 8 hours. I'm eating 2 times a day, about half an hour, so that's 1 hour in total. And then working for school is 9 hours. That's a lot more than most of you are spending on school, I think. And then there's also gaming, which in most cases for your schedule will be a lot more. And then your the amount of Netflix hours might be about the same. But keep in mind, this is just as an example. And what are we going to do? We want to represent this data in our pie chart. So to do so, we need a table first. Why? This is basically like raw data. These are the numbers that you're given. And to use these numbers, you have to think about fractions. In one day, 24 hours. So basically, 8 out of those 24 hours should be for sleeping. So 8 over 24. But then you have to think, how big is this sector going to be? You can calculate that with a formula, and that's basically part over the total amount. And you would think maybe times 100, but then you got a percentage, and we don't want a percentage. We want a amount of degrees, because then we know how big it needs to be. So we're going to multiply with the entire thing, and everything in this case is 360 degrees. Is basically, and in the book they call it a sector, because we're going to draw sectors over here. Okay, so for this case, 8 over 24 times 360 is 120 degrees. So we're going to start with a line straight up. It's usually the easiest way to start. That's the first line. And then we're going to make sure that's going to be a 120 degree angle. So look at this line. So this angle over here is 120 degrees. Okay, so that's sleeping, finished. Next is eating. So once again, our calculation, 1 over 24 times 360 degrees, which is, should I do this by, should be 15 degrees. So that's a really small angle. So how do we draw this angle? You take your protected triangle, make sure it lines up with the other line, and then 15 degrees is over here. So this is going to be a really small sector. So keep in mind these things that we're drawing called sectors. So this is the new one. Next one, working, is a really big one. So once again, we're going to draw. Maybe you can already finish this one yourself. Pause the video and see if you can do that. So I'm going to finish it myself as well. First, the calculations, they should be 135 degrees. So protect the triangle like this. Then 135 is over there. So let's see. That's the third sector for working. Then we're left with gaming, 2 over 24 times 360. 30 degrees. And the last one for Netflix should be 4/24 times 360, which is 60 degrees. So this sector should be 60 degrees, and that's actually the case, which means we did a good job. The thing is, if you see this pie chart, it's not clear which thing is which thing. In this case, of course, you can look back over here and measure it all up, but that's not what you want to do. So that's why we're going to make a agenda. And to do so, I'm going to use some colors. I only have a few different colors, so I have to improvise. The first one was sleeping. I do remember that. So this blue part is going to be sleeping. So then I make a small box over here. And I'm going to say the blue thingy is sleeping. Then this small part over here, that's eating. So once again, another small box. And maybe you can already finish the legenda by yourself without me showing it. This was eating. Then next is working. I'm going to use the color white for that one, which is also allowed. If you're being lazy, you probably like the color white because you can use it again. So you probably like this. What you do not like is that this line is like slightly above there, so I'll fix that for you. I'm sorry, Dion. Okay. The next one, gaming. Let's choose red. And last but not least, Netflix. Let's use black for Netflix. So basically, drawing a pie chart is usually a lot of work, to be honest. But it's still not complete. Why not? Because remember, every graph needs to have a title. So this is basically my daily schedule during the Corona crisis. Good luck with these examples, with these exercises, and I'll see you on Friday, I think.